Doing good, man. How are you doing?
Oh,
Very well.
what's going on up there?
Is everybody alive?
Really?
Okay, so why don't you guys go ahead and if everybody could introduce themselves and their spots of the band, that'd be cool.
All right, I'm Cliff. Easter Day, play drums and backing vocals.
I'm Chase. I play the bass.
Frank, vocalist, and we're missing our guitar player, Jordan.
Okay, and how long has Dark Ascent been around as a band?
Cliff, you want to take this one?
Oh, half a century or so. No, it's been around. I think we're going on our third year now, I think, and it's been quite a road, but it's been educational, one might say. No, it's been a crap load of fun. It's something we all really love doing, but I think it's been right around 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, very cool. Let's talk about this new EP. Is it out yet or is it on its way out?
I say it's on its way right now.
Okay.
The music's available right now for if people want to go pick it up for free, by the way. But free. But eventually it'll be compressed into one CD or EP or whatever. We're thinking about we're going to put together a demo with it. And,
Yeah, we're trying to. I think right now we're working on, playing another gig here coming up pretty soon. We'll talk about that later, and then trying to take a little bit of a break and add to what we already have so far, so we can put together a better product, more music.
So what we've done so far is every time we cut a song and get it mastered through the studio and everything, we'll just go ahead and immediately release that to the public and and let them have it and tell us what they think about it, and they have immediate access to it. And then, like you said, as soon as we're done with the final piece, it'll all be bundled up nice, and we'll put a nice bow on it, and then do an official release.
Okay. Do you guys have any expected date for that then?
We wish.
When it happens then, right?
Who wants to give us like $10,000 and we'll finish it right this year?
Like pronto. Finish it right away.
Well, okay. Well, tell me though, these tracks that you sent me, where did you guys record those at? You guys do that yourself?
Frank, you want to take that one?
Yeah, we did at a place here in Oklahoma City, a guy named Provo, at Pirated Sound Studios. This is
Pirated
little
Sound
studio.
Studios.
Pirated Sound. Do we need to plug that one more time? Pirated Sound.
Pirated Sound.
And
I think it's Pirated Sound.
I think so too. But that's where we took care of it all and everything.
Well, I have to tell you, I think it sounds really good.
No, the guy is a total whiz with this stuff. He's incredible.
So far tonight, just so you know, before you guys got on air, I played Affliction and Fear.
Very nice.
And then I had to play an old school track. I had Ashes because that's one of my favorites.
Right on.
So, and just so you know, also after the interview, I'm going to be playing One Life to Live and Rise, and I'm going to play Fear again because, like I said, I really like that track.
Oh yeah, man, I appreciate it.
Very cool.
So
right on.
Plug,
There you go. We like that stuff.
So how often do you guys get together and practice these days?
We get together right around once a week. Sometimes it's more if we can get together, but it's right about once a week, twice a week.
And me and Cliff, the drummer, we usually get together and work out the rhythm parts and just have a little drum bass practice, keep everybody tight.
Drum bass session work.
Okay, very cool. And then where do you guys practice at? Do you have like some designated practice space somewhere?
At my house.
Frank.
Yeah.
Hey, that works, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so now this next question I have is for each of you. I'm curious to know what kind of influences you had growing up and even to this day that got you into music and wanted to make you or helped push you to do something like this.
Clifton's first.
I'm first. Okay. Mine's both my parents were music teachers. My dad just retired this last year, but definitely music's been a part of my life forever, as long as I can remember. I've been playing music ever since I was a little kid, and I just don't know how to stop doing it. Ace?
Me? Okay. Influences. Oh man, all over the place, especially here lately. But I guess starting out was just, 90s rock and roll. I'm just going to generalize it because there's so much of it. I don't know, just got me into music, and I think the first heavy record I ever had was like Godsmack's first record, and it was like what really got me into heavier music, and carried me into like, more technical stuff like Tool and bands like that, Perfect Circle, things like that. Got me where I am.
And then me, I started off listening to, growing up in small town America, the Christian music and country, playing music in the church and all that, and then took a little turn for the worse. Here I am, singing for Ascent.
Very good, guys. So,
but no, influences. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done. Keep going.
No, I'm sorry. I probably just made things a little awkward for everyone.
Hey, I like country music. It's all good, man.
The end.
Finn.
I'm sure that nobody that listens to any of our music probably ever thought that one guy grew up playing music in the church and the other guy had, traditional, music teachers for parents.
Well, not to me. Well, we actually have two guys that grew up playing in church, because I did too, but also three bass players in the band.
Right?
Oh, whoa. Let's not leave that out.
Actually, it makes sense. It all makes sense to me because everybody was like rebelling. It's like, forget this crap. I want to play metal. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Got you guys all figured out. So, how did you guys come up with the name for the band? Where does Dark Ascent come from?
It came from a meeting at Buffalo Wild Wings when we first started the group, and we wanted something that was, I don't know, it needed to be something that was attention grabbing. Like, it needed to be something appropriate for the music we played, but not stupid, typical metal douchery that you might hear these days. So it was just, I don't know, I'm not certain where it was really born, but it was something that we had been kind of tossing around among other things, and it's one that just felt the most our own. It fit the best.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty good description of how
Also,
it came about.
Buffalo Wild Wings, beer.
Yeah, a lot of beer.
Some of the best things come with beer. What can you say? What as far as the logo goes, I'm sure I asked you this a long time ago, but the logo I think is really cool. Who came up with that design? Because I noticed it's on the new stuff you sent me. It's still part of the whole design there.
Frank?
Oh, I guess. Our old original guitar player, Sean's friend, came up with it for us and kind of ran away with it.
Yeah,
it's a cool ass design, so why not keep it? It's a pretty good brand.
Yeah, very cool. And I guess what I was trying to say is I was glad to see you kept going with it because it's definitely badass.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I misheard you or something like that. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's pretty kick ass.
So where is a good place for people to go to find out more about Dark Ascent? What social networking and websites do you guys use?
Well, Facebook.com/Dark Ascent would be the best, probably the most active. And then as far as for music, ReverbNation.com/Dark Ascent, where you can download the 4 new songs that we have out right now for free. That could be on for a limited time, so you should get on that. And you can also find our music videos. We have 2 music videos out, one of which is for Fear. So check that out. So.
Okay, very cool. And do you guys have merchandise for sale somewhere?
Locally, you can get a hold of T-shirts and stickers and just the occasional beer koozie.
So if somebody really wanted something, though, they can maybe hit you up on Facebook?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, if somebody out there is just dying for a piece of Dark Ascent, then I'm sure we can oblige.
Okay, very good. So I got another question for each of you, because I'm always curious to know what other people or what music they're listening to. So if I grabbed your iPod or MP3 player, what bands would I find you listening to right now?
Man, you would probably find Opus, like an Opus Ghost Reveries album. You'd find probably some Mastodon, some Buzz Mastodon. You'd probably also find just some more modern rock blues stuff, Joe Bonamassa. That's kind of where I go from, I go from kind of I'll just wear out everything I've got in my collection metal, and then I'll just have to take a breath and kind of reanimate with some blues, and that stays in the minor keys, and it takes me right back to metal. Nice.
Who's next?
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'll go next.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, man, it's had some interesting recent downloads. I've been on Periphery, pretty heavy here lately. I don't know if you've heard of them, but
Yep, definitely.
Pretty awesome progressive band. I love those guys. I've been really hooked on all their CDs here lately. And then kind of one of the weirder ones that I just settled down with every once in a while and relax is a jazz band out of Denton called Snarky Puppy.
Oh, that's right.
Pretty. Yeah, pretty amazing stuff. I don't know, I love jazz music, especially fusion stuff like they got going on. And it's really cool. And then I downloaded Primus. They all can't be zingers. They can't all be zingers. I can't remember. Which is just an amazing compilation of Primus songs. Having to be a bass player and not appreciate Les Claypool. So. And that's about what I got going on right now.
Lately, and I actually was just jamming out to some music for called, what was that album I just got? Amity Affliction. It's this Australian kind of metalcore band. They're fucking awesome. Asking Alexandria for some reason lately, but I'm pretty pleased with their new album, so it's pretty awesome. Devil You Know is a new one that I'm getting into. And this is a no bullshit answer for Jordan. If we were to pick up his phone right now and figure out what he's listening to, guaranteed Katy Perry's in his top 5.
Oh, and don't forget the Bieber. He's a big Bieber guy.
He is a Bieber fan.
Yeah, definitely. He's got the haircut and everything.
Haven't we deported that dude yet?
No, unfortunately, no.
One can only wish.
Did you see that big petition that was going around, and the White House had to finally address the issue?
I did, and their response was really lame.
Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh.
Well, we would have got carried away as Americans. Would have been like, oh, we got Bieber out? Well, who's next?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah,
That would have been crazy.
Everybody would have been starting petitions to get rid of their neighbors and stuff. Okay, so when you guys aren't practicing and playing music and all this other stuff, does anybody have any crazy hobbies or anything they like to do?
I can only really afford one.
Chase is a mountain biker.
Yeah.
Chase goes mountain biking and falls frequently.
He does.
I do fall a lot, but that's only because I'm going hard,
Yeah, you are. No, I'm not doubting your resolve at all.
Hey, I'm a mountain biker too, and what I always tell my son when we go is we're gonna do this trail as fast as we can. Sometimes that doesn't work out well.
Yeah. Well, normally what happens is I'm riding with my buddy, and somebody laps us on the trail, and then we feel like we need to catch up to it after that.
Gotcha. It's a pride thing. I get it.
Normally ends with me falling.
I found tree stumps don't work out too well.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Absolutely. I bet you got some sick stuff up there in Michigan, though. So you're probably a little bit more seasoned than I am.
I don't know about that. I got this beautiful 6-mile trail through the woods though with lots of hills. It's awesome.
Right on.
So, okay, what would you guys say sets you guys apart from all the other bands out there trying to make something of themselves? What are they gonna get when they listen to your music or come see you guys live?
They're definitely not going to get a boring show. As a drummer, I can't be in everybody's face, but Frank makes up for that. Definitely, he is there for me out on the front of the crowd. So you will not get a boring show.
Energy, definitely. Yeah, you're right, Clifton. Energy, I don't know, and I feel like honesty. You see some bands get up there and I don't know, they're playing, and they're going through the motions, and you can tell, they're good at the music, they're good at their instrument, but they're just doing it to do it, When we get up there,
They're not.
Yeah, I just think you can see it, I don't know, I love our music video we put out for Fear. It's kind of a live playing music video, but I think it's definitely gives you a true sense of what we're all about, and it also gives you an idea of what we're like live, and I don't know. It just shows you how much we love it. So.
Right.
Yeah, but in person though, I fuck a camera constantly.
That is true. That is true.
Unless it's for Instagram, then whatever.
Well, that's a different story.
That is a different story. But no, I will have to agree, 100%. Cliff's pretty. He can't, not stagnant, but he can't move around on stage. So it's a very intense show. And actually, with this kind of new incarnation of Dark Ascent, we've only had one show, but it was pretty intense. Chase gets into it pretty hardcore. Jordan, he gets the rock stance, and you can kind of see his, twigging berries in his jeans hanging around a little bit, and he just rocks out and everything, So
he brings the cucumbers. Hey, he brings the cucumbers.
That's right.
But also, Chase was 100% correct too. It's honest. We're not going to put something on our album that we can't really reproduce live. And we're going to make sure before we play a show, everything's 100% perfect before we go up on stage.
Oh yeah, we're meticulous to the point. Like I said, me and Cliff get together and we'll, just me and him working on songs. Just to make things even that much more tight. Because the drum bass relationship and bringing that live just as tight as we can be. It's just got to be there. Or we don't really feel like we've done our job. And so I think, when you see us live, you see, our hardest work for the last 2 months or a month or 2 weeks or whatever, how much ever time there was before the show, you can bet we've worked on it. So much that, we can barely stand to hear it anymore. But when we bring it to you, we bring it to you harder and heavier than anybody else around. So.
Okay, well, very cool. Well, hopefully at some point you'll make it to Michigan, or I'll make it your way so I can see you guys live, because that would be cool.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
So you guys are in Oklahoma?
Yes, sir. Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. I'm gonna have to. I actually have a buddy that lives in Oklahoma City. I'm gonna have to hit him up and see if he's seen you guys, and if he has, I'm gonna have to tell him to come out and see you.
Well, we'll be playing this Saturday in Norman.
This Saturday. Yeah, I'll hit him up for sure. So, okay, what's the craziest thing? And you might have to go back a little bit for this answer or not. But what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you guys at a live show you've done?
Well, let's see. Does it have to be at the live show?
No? Yeah, whatever you're willing to share, I'm willing to hear.
Where are we going with this?
certain after hours mobile
Party bus?
party zone.
I just want to say that our guitar player thinks of himself as a male stripper.
He's got some moves, though. I mean,
He's got some real moves.
he can work the pole.
I've seen them firsthand, up close.
The question is, though, do the ladies like it?
I feel like
the only pull it stop a few times, but I mean, he was getting a little bit too excited, I know I was.
But at a live show, man, I don't know. I think at one point in our last interview we did with you, which, like I said, it's been 2-3 years ago, we actually answered this question, was someone actually got moshed out of their shoes.
That is correct.
Which is pretty cool.
Still takes the cake.
That might still take the cake, because like this guy's shoes were tied on, and he got moshed right out of them. I don't understand how it happened, but it was so cool. Science.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. You can get moshed out of your shoes.
Yeah, it was a pretty
It
cool
might have been what happened was we scared him, and he peed all over the floor, and then his shoes were just stuck there.
That's possible.
That happens sometimes.
That is a possibility.
Nice. Okay, well, I have a question for you that I've never asked you before, and I'm going to tell you it's the most important question of the interview, so I hope you're ready.
Go. Uh-oh.
You should be saying uh-oh. Which one of you guys, or which one of the other guys, however you guys want to answer it, spends the most time in front of a mirror before you go on stage?
Oh, it's easy. Frank.
All right, Frank.
I thought you had a hard question.
First, let me take
I think when we were loading up to go to Dallas not too long ago, like, we loaded everything, and Frank was getting ready.
I feel like it's worth it, though. The work he puts in, I feel like it's a genuinely good product he comes out with.
Oh yeah. No, it's definitely it's selfie worthy, you could say.
Every time.
See?
Oh, I fucking hate you guys.
And actually, if you watch our music video, I'm pretty sure like two of us out of the 4 were wearing Frank's clothes, because he has so many shirts.
This is very true. This is very true.
He has a lot of shirts. Like, they're all cool shirts. I like them all, but he just has more shirts than most men do.
I should have told you before the question that I'm not responsible for band breakups due to the response of the question.
No.
You did not.
This is every day.
Yeah. No, we're good.
Excellent. And now you can see why that's my favorite question to ask.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
It usually gets the best
Out
response.
of the responses.
Yep. All right. Is there anything else you would like to tell the listeners about Dark Ascent? Anything I have not asked you? You want to make sure people know?
Well, Saturday night, this Saturday night, May 3rd, 8 o'clock, Norman at Red Brick Bar, $5 to get in. We're playing a little show. Got a couple other bands, Solace, and what's the other one?
Bermuda County.
Bermuda County, yeah.
Okay, those are the two
that.
bands will be with us, so should be a pretty good show. It's our first time out there at Red Brick Bar, so if you can make it out and cause a scene with us, that'd be great.
That would be wonderful.
Very cool. Did you say Bermuda County?
I believe that is the name of the band.
Does that mean you get... Oh, that's the name of the band. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Interesting. I'm going to have to check them out, too. That's kind of a cool name. Okay, well, I want to thank you guys for taking time to call in tonight. I appreciate it. Like I said at the beginning, I have One Life to Live, Rise, and Fear in the lineup coming up next. So we're going to continue on the Metal Assault with some Dark Ascent right here at Metal Devastation Radio. And if you guys can just hang the line for 1 second, and we're going to go live back to the music.